Okay, for our location-based augmented reality exercise, what we're going to do is use something called ARJS. And so JS is JavaScript. And the really important thing is that this is WebAR, WebXR, right? So this is really exciting because it's something we can transmit just through a browser, right? We don't need to make any apps or anything like that. I was considering us making an app using something called PhoneGap, which Adobe bought out, where we can make an app, and that would use this thing, this Wikitude SDK, Software Development Kit, where we could make a location-based or image-based augmented reality. The truth is, though, it's kind of a lot of steps to set up the app in the first place, and so the great thing about the web is, right, there's way less setups. There's nothing really more too complicated, and we'll use Glitch to make it. But this is super cutting edge. So just to tell you, I have tested all of this, and it is not perfect, to say the least. There's a bunch of issues. I can't say I'm like 100% happy with anything that I was able to put together with it. Kind of buggy, doesn't really get the locations super great. Always wind up having to restart. You'll see the locations kind of float as it tries to find accuracy. So there's a lot of problems with this, but this is cutting edge. It's in the beginning. One thing I do want to point out with this, so now I have an iPhone, and I know most of you have iPhones, but you cannot use your Chrome browser on an iPhone. You have to use Safari. That's the most important thing. You'll test it out, I should say, in Safari. It's not going to work in Chrome on an iPhone. If you are on an Android phone, you'll see right here that sometimes, apparently, and I don't have an Android phone anymore to test this on, if it's not trying to use the right camera, then you install the Firefox browser in your Android phone to test it out. And so that's what you need to know in this video. I will say that this is going to work in tandem with A-Frame, which we already had looked at. And so let's get started.